Kilruane and Kilruane Deog. And it's John Lee Maloney cuts that ball across, but it only goes as far as the centre forward for Kilruane, and that's Jim Willems. And Jim shots goes only as far as the cornerback. Jim O'Donoghue of Tallow. Jim cuts that ball around the far side of the field. Out racing over there is Seamus Gibson. Seamus flicks the ball across towards Gilbert Willems. And Gilbert being penalised for, I'd say, carrying the ball too far. Yes, referee indicating that Gilbert carried the ball too far. A free to Tallow there. And a free to Connie Curley. Connie Curley's ball goes, the ball resulting free goes wide. Tony Shepherd's puck out. Hold on there by Michael Beecher, but only as far as Jerry Willems. And this is Joe Bannon, sends that ball all on the ground. Over towards Philip Quinlan. And Philip on his bike, being chased by the cornerback, loses possession, and it's Jim O'Donoghue, the cornerback, gets the ball in his hand. And Jim down along the far side of the field. Only as far as another Jim, and that's Jim O'Mara, bats that ball down. Only as far as Michael Curley of Tallow, and Michael sends that ball over on the far side of the field. We're racing over there on the far side to get it, and getting in his hand is the corner forward Paul Curley. And Paul, trying to make space for himself, sends that ball in and sending it wide. Good fast hurling by both teams. Both teams having their share of wides, but good fast hurling. That's puck out from Tony Shepherd. Jim Willems tried to bat it down. Leo Bannon, or Mike, gets it in towards the Philip Quinlan. Well, it's in the hands of Jerry Willems at the moment, and Jerry sending that one high and over the bar. A point from Jerry Willems. Under pressure there, a point from Jerry Willems, and I see Michael Beecher having a little word to say to his backman there for letting Jerry Willems get that score. Eddie Curley with the puck out. A lot of bunching over on the far side of the field. Johnny McDonagh tried to get it, but Seamus Hennessy got to stick to it. But it's left into the hand there of Gilbert Willems, and Gilbert gets that ball up the field. But it's the midfield man Michael Curley for Tallow, and Michael gets that ball back down to the side of the field. Racing over for this John Cahill. John flicks it off the stick of the Tallow man, and John one-handed swing from John, and the referee awarding a free, penalising John Cahill there for a hand on the back. Pat Daly trying to make his way towards goals is penalised, was fouled there by John Cahill. And Connie Curley from this side of the field sending it wide. Umpire signalling wide. Shepherd's puck out. Pulled on here by Jim Willems. Into the hands of Eamon O'Shea, and Eamon on his bike. The high-flying Dubliner on his bike, and Eamon has a shot on the run. And over the bar. A point by Eamon O'Shea from Tony Shepherd's puck out. Tallow 14 points, Kilruane 12, and both sets of spectators getting behind their teams at the moment. Eddie Curley with the puck out towards the far side of the field. Kilruane observing a lot of heavy pressure at the moment. Referee penalising the Tallow man there for a foul, and going to have, I'd say, a name in the book there maybe. Awarding a free to Kilruane. A free to Kilruane anyway, and Gilbert Willems to take it. Gilbert cuts this one in. There's a loose Tallow man there, but it breaks loose to Eamon O'Shea. Eamon tries to get his hoosh and in towards goals. He has another hand once more. He flicks it across. It's high and it's over the bar. A brilliant point from Eamon O'Shea under severe pressure there by the Tallow defence. And now Tallow with their backs to the wall. As Kilruane tap over point after point and score an ish on Tulloch, on Erin, Carl Colleen Deog, Kilruane, 3 Colleen Deog, Neil Colleen one, other than a foreigner. From the puck out, it ball lobs into the hands of Michael Hogan, and Michael head down, pulls good hard harness to goodness hurling by Michael Hogan there, and the Tallow man boosts the ball out, but only comes as far as Connie Curley of Tallow. Connie on the ground towards Michael Curley, but Seamus Hennessy of Kilruane bats the ball up the field, up as the loose man, and that's Jerry Willems. Jerry, can he level it? Jerry's shot hushed off the ball by Johnny McDonagh. Johnny shot going out towards the sideline, going very close to the sideline, kept in play over there Kicked out by Jim O'Mara. Out towards Seamus Hennessy, and Seamus, the ball up along the far side of the field, into the hands of Eamon O'Shea. If Eamon didn't get to it, he's continued back by Michael Beecher of Tallow, and Michael shot down towards the far sideline. Ball gone over the sideline. The linesman not too sure for the moment there, but looks towards the referee. And he's awarding a Kilruane line ball. Linesman there checked with the referee and is awarding a Kilruane line ball. Seamus Gibson to take this line ball. In towards the hands of Eamon O'Shea. Eamon jumping high for that one. And on his bike one more, and Seamus cuts the ball across to the side of the field. Where racing over it is Paddy Williams, and you know he'd want to be a supersonic shot to get to that one, but he didn't succeed in getting to it. The referee waving play on, and Jim Williams. It's Jim Williams sends it high and over the bar. Referee there giving the advantage. Jim Williams agus tána four co-score. Jim Williams bringing the team's level. About 13 minutes gone in the second half. Eddie Curley's puck out. Flick down up towards the corner forward. Pat Daly there. Pat Daly with the ball in his hands at the moment. He sends a low one in. It's Dennis O'Mara trying to get it out, but it's Seamus Gibson and the full forward Pat Murphy battling for together. But it's Jim O'Mara, the wing back, getting out towards Seamus Hennessy, and Kilruane playing with a lot more urgency at the moment. In towards the full back and the full forward. It's missed completely there by the cornerback Kilruane, and the American Kieran sending the ball out the field, out towards Johnny McDonagh, who's Johnny all alone in the middle of the field. Where Denny O'Mara tries to get to it, but didn't succeed in doing so. The Tallow man lost possession, but it's John Cahill, and John hand passes the ball out to a loose man. That's Jim O'Mara, and Jim taking all the time in the world and sending that ball up the field, where it stops down there between Philip Quinlan, but Philip didn't get the shot in. Philip still chasing it over there with the cornerback Jim O'Donoghue, out towards the Denny Cahill. Denny on the ground over there, being a lot of hard pulling going on over there, over towards Philip Quinlan, and Philip Quinlan making his way towards goals. Hand pass the ball out towards Paddy Williams, and Paddy puts that one high and over the bar. The lead for Kilruane. Paddy Williams the scorer. A hand pass from Philip Quinlan and a point from Paddy Williams. 14.5 minutes gone in the second half. From the puck out, the ball breaks this side of the field. It breaks to Joe Banhan. A lot of hard pulling off the ball there. The ball goes up along the side where Philip Quinlan all alone, and Philip taking all the time in the world to get that ball up, looking towards the goals. Can Philip score his second point? It looks good. It's gone over the end line and wide. I see the Tallow selectors contemplating some move at the moment, but meanwhile it's back with the action. It's Johnny McDonagh of Tallow sends the ball on the ground. It's pulled out by Joe Banhan, only to the middle of the field where there's nobody waiting for it, but Jerry Williams, and Jerry keeps it on the ground in towards a Tallow man. Tallow man tries to get the ball on the ground. Michael Beecher clears it on the ground as well. Seamus Gibson being hashed off the ball there by the corner forward Paul Curley. Paul chops the ball towards the full forward Pat Murphy, and Pat's shot going towards the sideline. Tony Shepherd gets the ball out. It's gone out over the end line for 65. Tony Shepherd there shielding that ball over the end line for 65. Exactly 15 minutes gone in the second half. It's the centre back Michael Beecher to take this 65. Can Michael Beecher level the sides? This one goes high and over the bar. And the sides are level at 15 points each. Can a goal win this game? The puck out there by Tony Shepherd. Over to Philip Quinlan on the ball. Flicks it on the ground towards Eamon O'Shea. And Eamon on his bike out, making his way out from goal. Eamon has a shot. It goes out over the end line and wide. Eddie Curley's puck out. Goes to the far side of the field. Pulled there by Pat Daly. Other players falling at the moment, and the referee awarding a free to Kilruane. A free to Kilruane there, and Gilbert Williams to take it. Ball into the hand of Philip Quinlan, and Paddy Williams had to get that ball in but didn't succeed in doing so. Out over this side of the field, and can Jim Williams give Kilruane the lead?